Ooh. Is that what we say every podcast? Ooh.
Yeah. I didn't even put up the curtains.
Is that good?
Just jumped in.
Ah, beautiful.
Jesus.
Episode 12.
That's
1 and 2 put together. And it's not 3, it's
not
12.
3, it's 12. What does 1 and 2 make?
12, baby.
12, babies.
Oh, dude. And last week was a good...
Very interesting episode.
Huh.
Because we had a special guest. We had the Keep Up, and we did some kind of weird stuff. You okay over there?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you struggling?
My mic keeps falling down.
It's okay.
Wonderful. All right, there we go. We are here, boys. Dude, do I have mic problems? Yes.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Of course we come back as a solo podcast, and
we're
yes!
ready. And we're ready to go. And my mic doesn't want to work. Yes.
My favorite.
Oh man. Well, welcome to Torn Between Two Brothers, where we talk about things that is new to us. Past, present, future might be trending, mostly trending, but
mostly
sometimes
trending.
not.
We don't like talking about things that aren't trending because then they're not cool, and we like cool things.
They're not cool. We do like cool things. Quick PSA for our audience.
Oh.
Go over to our YouTube and subscribe. And for those of you that are subscribed to us, you don't need to worry. Long pause, look at camera. But for those of you that aren't, I will be breaking into each and every one of your homes. Then I will be taking all of your family photos and switching them with photos of Justin and I. Then I will go into your bathrooms and piss in all of your shampoo bottles and upper deck all of your toilets. Lastly, as I unlock your computer, I will then subscribe to Torn Between Two Brothers podcast. But before I leave, I will download hentai porn and leave it up on your computer for your family to find the next morning, in which they will all blame you for. P.S. My wife is the best and came up with this. Shout out to Joanna.
You know what's funny about that is...
JJ's here.
I don't know. I would definitely. I don't know. Have you watched hentai porn before?
I've never watched hentai. I mean, I've seen memes about
It's
hentai.
Hentai is porn
Japanese
inferred by hentai.
What do you mean? Informed by hentai? Inferred.
Like if you watch hentai, that means porn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's anime porn with octopus legs and shit like that going up in crevices.
If I were a girl, 8 legs are better than 1, baby.
It's not about the size, it's about the quantity.
It's about, and I wouldn't want multiple people. I would just want like an anamorphic human that's like part octopus, part man.
Dude, I'm gonna write a
fan fiction.
No, I'm gonna write a spin-off Animorph series
where it's just like it's just slowly transforming into an octopus hentai. It's Snoop Dogg and it turns into an octopus. Have you seen the Snoop Dogg where he turns into a lion?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's what I think
Snoop
about
Lion, because that's his Jamaican music, right? He was
Don't
doing
even talk to me. It's
Snoop
Lion. Fraud.
Was it just a publicity stunt?
He was like, "Oh, I was rebirthed by Bob Marley, and I went to his town, and I learned about the Jamaican music and like history.
Safrad.
And I woke up, and I was Snoop Lion, and I'm like, dude, what?
It's a publicity stunt.
Are you going to France and you're gonna be Snoop Eiffel Tower? Like, what the fuck?
Snoop Eiffel Tower. Gross, dude.
You're gonna go to freaking Germany and be Snoop Hitler?
Snoop D.O. double, burn all the Jews.
Drop it like a chamber. You know what's funny?
What's funny? What's funny,
Justin?
Justin?
What I learned this past week, we both learned,
is
that we are some very low-T soy boys.
The soy boys.
The soy boys.
The low-T soy boys.
You know what's funny? You call us...
Where did we find that out, by the way?
Well, the thing is that if you call us... First off, if you call us a soy boy, we are going to take it, embrace it, and now we are the soy boys.
Now we are the soy boys?
You wear forever. If anyone wants to talk to us, and you see us in the streets, we're walking around.
It's not, you guys are the podcast you guys are the podcast Torn Between Two Brothers. No. What's up, soy boys?
What up, soy boys? So we learned soy boys is my new favorite phrase, just because it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it's so good. The soy boys. The soy boys.
Toy joy, loy goy. So we had a video go mini viral. That's what we're gonna call
mini viral. Viral for us because it hit like 150 views within the day, within one day,
within 24 hours. And we've only had one other clip kind of do that. And I know it's not a big like monumental step, but to us.
It is.
We appreciate it.
You know why? Because we're the soy boys and we take these things personally.
You know what? If you know what soy boys do? They see a video go 100 views in a day and they go,
we're the soy boys.
We're the soy boys. So we had people comment.
Soy boys. You know what's funny about that is that it sounds like low-key soy boys, but it's low-T soy boys.
We are the low-key soy boys.
The low-key soy boys, the LK soy boys.
The low-salt soy boys.
But yeah, go ahead.
We had people commenting because, like, I guess, like, well, I mean, we are talking poorly about a Republican and her gun, and people are coming in to defend. And like we weren't political, we bash anyone, okay? If you're a Democrat and you're wrong,
if you go
wrong,
viral,
you're right,
we're
you're
a
right.
podcast. The soy boys take that shit. You know what they do with it? They run with it.
They run. So we just like talked about some girl bringing a gun to her graduation, made fun that she pooped her pants at a frat party, and like embellished on it.
What's wrong with that?
Photoshopped a photo of her with shit stains. And then it became so freaking popular that, like, or not popular.
Mini popular. It's soy popular. It's soy popular.
It's soy popular that people are commenting and going, you guys are low-T soy boys. Like you're probably out there about to play some Dungeons and Dragons in your little man cave with your little soy boys.
Dude, Dungeons and Dragons is fucking lit, bro.
You could be a soy boy. You could be a non-soy boy and still like Dungeons and Dragons. Don't understand the correlation. Does that mean anyone that likes
I don't
Dungeons
know
Dragons
because I like Dungeons and Dragons and I'm a soy boy.
Oh,
so it doesn't matter.
We don't know anything outside of the soy boy community.
Yeah.
If you like non-Dungeons and Dragons, you're not a soy boy. We don't know you. So we saw these people commenting and everyone was like,
the soy boys.
What was it? Soy between two soy brothers. And we were like, okay.
Fucking lit, dude.
It's a Spanish dude.
Lit.
It's a Spanish
dude.
He's like soy.
Yo soy, yo tango. And we were like, yeah, maybe it's just a Spanish guy. And that's, whatever.
We're reaching out to our Spanish demographic in here. Soy boy.
We do have a heavy Spanish demographic.
What? Soy boy, because soy means I am. So soy boy is I am boy.
And you guys are the boys.
You guys are the boys.
You guys are the boys.
So we said, you know what? Yeah, we're like, and then the guy's like, you guys are low-T soy boys. While you guys are doing Dungeons and Dragons, I'm going to go hunt some deer with an AR. And I'm like, okay. And then I look up soy boy, and it means a man who lacks testosterone and acts like a little bitch. Not us. He usually cries daily. Not us. Is a vegetarian. Not us. Extremely needy. Not us. Gets angry really easily. Okay. And then white knights too much. Pretends to support feminists and females in order to get closer to females and get it in, but it doesn't work because it's like that whole like nerd that like has a fedora and it's like, like girls, empower yourselves. I'm here for you for a shoulder to cry on. I'm going to fuck you later, but really I'm 230 pounds and I'm not going to fuck you later.
Yo, you see that dude on YouTube that's viral for talking about like talking like the, what's the other word for it? Remember Mikey Reynolds had posted it. Fucking Crystalia calls his dog it all the time. It's in I don't know. Incel, dude. Fucking
it's literally what it is.
It's literally, yeah,
you're
an incel.
We like to think of it as a cuck. We're the cuck ducks.
We're the cuck. The mighty cucks.
The mighty cucks. The Canuck cucks.
But yeah, so we are now the soy boys.
From this moment forward,
I don't want you to see me on the street and say, "Hey, Brandon." I want to see like, "Hey, number one of the soy boys. What's going on?"
You are, don't call us anything but a soy boy. That's what I'm saying.
And future, if you guys like the soy boys, we're gonna change our podcast name to the Soy Boys Podcast. Not literally.
Moving forward, we're the Soy Boys Podcast. You know what's funny about soy boys is I used to think of soy sauce, and I think about the time that you wrote a song with Jack Kazaza.
Okay.
And soy sauce, soy sauce.
Oh yeah. It was literally the E minor chord played over and over. Yeah.
And then I had because the reason why you wrote the song and the reason the day I became a soy boy is I had a Pepsi. Yeah. Like a glass like this.
Yeah.
And
dude,
you
so
put
fucking stoked.
soy.
No. It wasn't. No. Wait, what?
You put soy sauce.
No, we didn't put soy sauce. Okay. Let's revert back. Your
I'm so
memory's a
pissed.
little distorted because now that it just unlocked a little part
Yeah.
of me that I forgot, it fucking ran away like a beautiful butterfly in the nightward's mist of. No, I don't know. I'm reading Shakespeare too much. So Jack Azaza and Joey. Sure.
Yeah.
I know. Joe Munoz.
Yeah.
Fucking went to first grade with this guy and I forgot his last name. So we had Pepsi in glasses and the dishes weren't done. So do you remember Mom had that little blue bowl? That's the one. And
No.
Joe Munoz put Pepsi in it. And we were cracking up because we were like, dude, this looks like a bowl of soy sauce. Like you get like a sushi place or something like that. So then we were just fucking around trying to make music because we had the band at that time. What was it called? At first it was the Pregnancy Scare. That was the first band name. And then the Pregnancy Scare from Connecticut, another hardcore emo band, messaged us and said they would fight us if we didn't change our name. So being 14 years old, we changed our names. And we were Burn Our Bridges,
Okay.
I think.
The burn victims.
No, Burn Our Bridges, something like that.
Yeah.
And so we came up with soy sauce as like a joke fucking
Well, then maybe
song.
I'm thinking of a completely different story because there's a different story where I had a glass of Pepsi, and this is when I became a soy boy. So I don't know the origins of it, but I know when the soy filled me up from inside. Is I had a glass of Pepsi, and you put soy sauce in it.
It's possible.
And then
I've done a lot of
and then
things.
you're like, I didn't put soy sauce in it. I said, yeah, I could tell because when I smell it, it smells like soy sauce. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't put soy sauce in it. So I'm like,
That's funny.
you're like, drink it. I promise you won't be soy sauce. And I drank it. It was Pepsi mixed with soy sauce. And it was the saltiest Pepsi. I mean, think about a soda being salty. It was the grossest thing I've ever had in my life.
Sodas
and that's
are
why I
salty,
became
I
a
feel like.
soy boy.
You became a soy sauce? That's
why
I
I
became
became
the embodiment of a soy
I
sauce.
transformed into a beautiful soy sauce.
I had soy sauce
packet.
today, dude.
Did you?
Yeah, we had a little bit of sushi as
good.
an appetizer before
Well, as
dinner.
a soy boy should.
Well, as a soy boy should. Yeah, it's like, dude, imagine saying soy boy is like toy boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soy boy. No, it's easier.
No, it's
okay.
easier. Yeah, we're good. We don't want to. We don't want to be overcomplicating ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of food, I have something that I found was so utterly fucking stupid that I wanted to bring it onto the podcast just to see what you think about it.
Okay.
Hashtag today. Little Caesars posted hashtag, I want a Little Caesars box seat.
What does that mean?
Okay, so Little Caesars put
You should have made this. Why is this trending on Twitter?
I know, but it's
And then I could have guessed.
yeah, but it's a box seat.
No, but you could have just said Little Caesars.
It's fine. Little Seizures. Shouts out to my homies. Shouts out to Juice WRLD. I love Juice WRLD. I love Juice WRLD, and I'll probably get backlash for that, but I don't care. Little Caesars put out a Twitter post stating that they wanted to give away a Little Caesars Little Caesars seat or throne. It was literally a cardboard box that was a throne,
Okay.
made out of Little Caesars pizza boxes.
Okay.
And basically they had a contest. I can't talk today. A contest in which that people would have to explain why they should get the throne, why Little Caesars should send it to you. So one of them, I just drifting through it because I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why does this matter? You know what I mean? But it matters to me because it's fucking hilarious. So I didn't even get the person. So
Doesn't matter.
Anonymous said,
At Soyboy1.
Soyboy1 said, I need it because my kitty Kix needs a new throne to sit on. And I'm like, that's weird. And then they posted a picture of their cat and was like, Little Seizures, hit me up. They're just Little Seizures now. I can't say it any other way.
Wait, the kitty needs a throne?
The kitty needs a throne.
Okay.
So they and it wants a new place to sit on.
Okay.
How cute.
How cute.
But my favorite one on there, dude. And it was
This feels like what would you do for a Klondike bar?
exactly
now.
revamped,
Yeah.
but it's Little Seizures, so
Yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep saying it. I don't
Just
give a
keep
shit.
It's so hard.
At Optimus said, because I was the only employee at your store who wasn't smoking weed behind the building, hanging out on their phone in the manager's aisle, or crying in the bathroom over stupid drama, hashtag contest.
Dude, that's so true. I'd be so pissed, because you work in a restaurant, so you know better than anyone.
Yeah.
That's like anyone that describes the restaurant atmosphere, like maybe not like a high-end restaurant, but like Little Caesars like range.
You're saying it too now. I love it.
That's the description of their workplace.
Oh, absolutely.
Like McDonald's, like T-bones and every like.
I mean, yeah, weed, but like, I mean, a lot of people take smoke breaks at least at the restaurant.
Yeah.
But literally, dude, it's people crying. Yeah.
Oh, we get it.
So teenage. There's people smoking weed out back. Get your fucking shit taken care of. and then there's like management, you know, there's always like the I don't know, just a management team that like depending on what mood they're in makes the mood of the restaurant go whatever and then makes more people cry. So teenage. So, you know what? Dude, that guy fucking made me laugh. I was just scrolling through.
What would you do for the box seat?
I don't know, dude. I'd probably send in like my left testicle or something.
No, for a pizza box seat.
Dude, I really want it. Dude, if I wish I sent you a picture so you could put it on the podcast because that
would
so
have been
nasty.
like preparing for the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
You already told me that you were gonna do Little Caesars, but instead of sending me the picture, you said I'm gonna do Little Caesars. So not only are you ruining the topic for me.
Telling you it.
Yeah,
like
you're
prior.
like, by the way, I'm going to do this topic and not do anything for it. I don't know. Like, I would do, I don't know what I would do for a box seat.
Spilled a little.
Like, I don't know.
Well, it was like, tell us why you should have it. So it's not like, what would you do for it?
What would you do, like, minimum or I guess maximum?
I would send in a letter. I don't know, dude. I would have something good prepared.
The age-old question is like how much money would you have to be given, and I'll do it like more PG related to make out with a dude.
To make
it's like
PG related, yeah.
Like how much money would it take you to make out with a dude? Or like would it be $500?
I don't know, dude.
Or I think kiss on the mouth.
I would pay the dude to make out with him. You know what I mean? I'm just that kind of guy.
Depends what dude it is,
dude.
If it's a good looking dude, I'm paying you.
The Trivago guy, I'm on it.
The
Trivago guy, dude. Girls always talking about how hot he is, and I'm like, dude, this dude's like 70, bro.
How about Obama?
Dude, I would make out with Obama just to say I made out with Obama.
Dude,
and I don't think Joanna would be mad at me. I don't think Joanna would be mad at me.
Obama is one of those people where if you said I made out with Obama, okay?
You'd be like, dude, you're the fucking legend.
Dude, you would be a legend. It would be the craziest thing. Like, that's so true. You would to make out with Obama, okay? Like a dude make out with, like if I would make out with Obama.
Yeah.
You would jump at the opportunity to make out with Obama.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
To say you made out with Obama.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh, okay. Another one, like Ellen DeGeneres. I know she's not straight. I make out with her though, just for the fact that, like, dude, I made out with Ellen, and then she bought me a car. And then she bought me a car.
Yeah, but she gave it away, and she got it from a sponsorship that she's giving away cars.
Still gonna make out with her. Still gonna make out with her. You give me a free car.
I would totally.
Joanna's doing the guns right now.
Dude, Obama would probably be the weirdest person to brag about making out with as a dude. That's like the because you're like, if you say Leonardo DiCaprio,
imagine you're
people
just
are
in
like,
a room,
okay, I get
imagine
it.
With you're just in a room with full of gay people, and they're just like, oh yeah, I made out with James Charles, and then the other one's like, oh dude, well I made out with fucking Lance Bass from NSYNC. I don't know where I'm pulling all these names, dude. Apparently I'm very versed with people's sexual orientation, and then the next dude's just like, oh yeah, well I made out with Jeffree Star, and you go, oh yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
I made out with Obama, dude.
Do you know?
Everyone shuts the fuck up. Like,
do you know President 46 or
49? I don't know.
Do you know President 46? Obama. I made out with him, dude. Imagine going to a party. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's like just all regular people, dude. And there's you go to the punch bowl and you're pouring yourself a little bit of punch because this party's classy. It's got a punch bowl, and you pour yourself a little bit of punch, and then you turn over and there's like a lonely Obama like hanging out like in the corner,
dude, on the windowsill. You know those windows that go in, and then there's a bench, and he would be reading in the corner.
And then there's like a light drizzle like against the window, and he's just like looking like James Dean right now,
dude.
And you
walk up to him and you go, what's going on?
Dude, what would be better? Okay, wait. What would be better if you did like the emotional movie thing where like you know when a guy just like needs to run up to a girl and grab her face and like kiss her. Imagine if you did that. What would be better if you did that to Obama? Or like you picked up Obama at the bar at the party. And
you picked up Obama at the party. You walk up
scenario.
to him. You walk
your
up to
dream
him.
scenario.
You walk up to You walk up to Obama. You carry 2 glasses of wine while he's reading fucking 1984 by George Orwell, and you just like wondering what the world would look like if it was fucking run by an awful government.
Yeah.
And he's reading on it because he's the fucking president. And he looks at you and he goes, well, thank you for the glass of wine. That's very adequate. No. And then you look at him and you go, yeah, it's fucking adequate. You want to make out? And he goes, I've never thought of that before, but yes, I will. And then he gives you the glass. He gives you he takes a sip and then fucking wets his lips with the wine, with the fucking Cabernet Sauvignon 2012 circa.
What
and
a
then
great year. Yeah, because he would no. When did he get put into the president?
2012
and 2008.
2008, sorry, yeah.
He has a 2008, of course.
Oh, yeah, he's got the
2008 or 2012.
2008 Chateau Saint Michel fucking that you give to him. And
no. The year's 2012, but he bottled the wine in 2008.
And then you look at him and you grab his somewhat bald head and you make out with him and he
goes...
You
do the hits thing where you go 90% and Obama gives you the last 10%.
The last 10 and he goes... I very much like that. I would like to do that again, and I see some change in your future.
What is going on, dude?
I don't fucking know, dude. This Joanna is going. Brandon, why? Brandon, like stop talking about this, dude.
Oh my god,
funny.
Dude,
I'd make out with Obama.
Oh, yeah.
I'd make out with him.
Fuck, dude.
Did you have? Was that my topic?
Yeah, it was your topic. That was Little Caesars.
Go in again.
Little Caesars going into making out with Obama.
Obama 10 at any bar, and my mother-in-law says Brandon.
So, to get into serious news, I guess, because I think all my top serious week, dude. As like, I guess we had to break the ice with something like weird.
Yeah.
Because it's honestly every
you said
time
serious week, but like I didn't pay attention to what the fuck was going on in the world because I had so much homework. And I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I just want to drop out. But I didn't. But I didn't get to pay attention to anything this week. So coming up with shit was hard for me. But you're saying it was a hard week for you. Or a hard week in general.
Hard week in like every topic just felt like heavy. And like I know like we like to touch on topics that are heavier sometimes, but like I couldn't find like a normal story, and I guess that's just the fight about like talking about things that are trending in the news because
not
90% of it's negative.
Or else they wouldn't cover it.
So unfortunately, at Molson Coors in Milwaukee, there was a deadly mass shooting that just happened like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, I just got a WMER post about
it. Dude, it was crazy. So I guess. This guy,
the Coors, like the Miller Coors, the beer factory.
Coors,
Molson Coors, the beer factory in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's already been claims of multiple fatalities. At least 8 shot.
Oh wow.
And the shooter is a recently fired employee, but he's no longer a threat.
Jesus, no longer a threat.
Because they like contained him or whatever.
Oh, okay,
like,
gotcha.
He's not shooting up Molson Coors like still.
When you say no longer a threat, you know what I think of? The guy goes on a mass shooting and then he goes, "Yeah, I'm not a threat anymore."
He shuts it down.
Good.
He's just like,
"I'm good. I got my aggression.
I got my eggs in the basket."
On a serious note, man, that's fucked,
dude. It's insane to think.
Depending on what he got fired for, if he got fired for like a sexual harassment, he's not getting back on. You know, you're fucked, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, you need to find a different job. But, like, can't you go to another beer factory? Can't you go to a bar or something? You know what I mean? Like, I can't understand going back to your house and saying, you know what, today I'm fucking lighting up Molson Coors, I'm lighting up Applebee's. You know what I mean?
It's so weird.
It's so
it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Milwaukee and Molson Coors. And it's not like you went over, like it's not like he went in and killed the guy who fired him. He like did a mass shooting to the entire freaking place. I was having a meltdown.
Like those people's got families. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's like every and I'll call it a terrorist attack, even though it's not like the modern terrorist.
What is it called? Like it's like It's like when it's like internal, like it's like a.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I just call it. I mean,
It's like an internal terrorist attack. Yeah.
Attack amongst our people, whatever it is. But I can't justify like people going in and just fucking rampaging. You know,
I don't get it.
Those people got families, they got kids, they got sons, daughters, brothers, mothers.
There's so many
fucking whatever it
repercussions
is.
for what?
For what? Yeah, for you getting fired?
There's not like I and that doesn't that I don't. There's some things, not that I can agree with the decisions.
Yeah.
But like, there's people that are bullied. They're like so pissed, and they're like, I need to fucking fight by these bullies.
Yep.
Not that I'm justifying their cause, but that makes sense to me compared to just shooting up your your office,
dude.
Because
take
people,
out your aggression somewhere else, dude. Go fucking take up a class of boxing. Go out in the street, find some dude you're gonna kick his ass. Like definitely a dude that's not bigger than you.
I don't get
and just fight him. Like what makes you think to go to that degree? You know,
it's baffling. And I'm grateful that we don't hear a lot of mass shootings. Like there was a span where it was like
I think they still happen, but they're. It's what the media focuses on. You know what I mean? Like right now,
I think they're
see a
shifting
lot
to the presidential debate and everything.
They're shifting towards presidential. I also see a great shift in families, like internal murder families, which I think has to deal with like a lot of people are getting into like crime and like all those old TV shows like Forensic Files, for example. You know what I mean? Like internal family.
So true.
I've seen a lot.
You can see a shift in like what the news is trying to put out and portray, because like it's like before it's like every day was like a mass shooting, but like but there were huge mass shootings. You got to think about that too. Like they're not dwelling on it as much because there hasn't been as much.
But now it seems
degree.
almost they're few and far between. Not saying that, oh man, we need more mass shootings. You know what I mean? But in saying that like maybe they come once a year, when for a while it was like a school got shot, like there was a mass shooting in a school like every week, something crazy like that. And it's dude, it's fucking, it bugs the shit out of me. I had something to say, but
then there's the church shooting, and then the concert shooting, and then
that's what I was gonna say. Going back into it, I don't want to sound like a fucking bad person if I say this. We've almost come accustomed to that. This is what happens. Mass shootings happen. We've also come very sensitized, and I don't know why the media shifted. Desensitized towards mass shootings. That I feel like maybe the media wants to have a different focus because we're not getting outraged. We're not getting outraged anymore. That's
so true.
You know,
because they're
at
like,
first it was like, dude, people would pile in.
It's still front page stuff. But
Sandy
it's not,
Hook, dude. People were outside. You know what I mean? Like
dude, that's so true. It used to be the biggest thing. Like Sandy Hook,
if it is protested or whatever it is, then we don't see it.
Yeah,
we're not there, so we don't have a good
thing
view.
Was like a big outrage for like a month or two, or whatever amount of time.
Still,
and then the next shooting was
like
the next shooting was like only a month, and then the next shooting was 2 weeks, and then now we've gotten to a point where we dwell on it for a day and then we get over it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's like that the episode of Black Mirror when I forget. I think it was the last season.
Yeah,
episode 2, if I'm not mistaken. And once something traumatic like that goes off, it's almost like you get a notification on your app. You like WMUR or whatever your app is for whatever
news intake,
wherever you get news. You look at it and then you put it down. You know what I mean? It's just it's so.
And we've definitely gotten to that point, and it's like it takes something like Kobe for the whole world to shut down.
Yep.
While like a mass shooting like this, the whole world or the whole country should shut down, and it's very. But then if you shot down every time, if everyone like was blown away, it makes sense that the things of the highest degree get the biggest or is what people gravitate to, because if we reacted to every bad news, we wouldn't have a spare moment in the day.
No, absolutely. No, there's so much shitty stuff going on, and you almost have to like pick and choose what, in terms of like people that are journalists and going out there, you almost have to pick and choose what's going to get the most popular in all of your bad news, which is kind of shitty because you almost have to you choose who gets to view something in a negative
sympathy
sense
for or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like not again, condolences to all the families that were affected today. But like it's so true that like you gravitate to the news that become popular because they become
and people are out there
popular
fishing
for a reason.
For those
juicy.
Yeah, I mean, not to say that a mass shooting is juicy, but you know, in terms of the media, that's what they look for.
Yeah.
They look for, what's going to get the most coverage.
Yeah.
And it's like they have to pick and choose. So maybe mass shootings are, they pick and choose which ones they're going to outcast and throw, at the world. Just sad in itself,
It's so, it's crazy to think. Yeah, I think I just have my mind blown like talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Where it really is where our we gravitate to the popular news because that's what everyone's talking about, and you hear nothing but it.
Yep.
But then there's so many other stories that go under the surface.
Oh, absolutely.
That like you don't even know about. That could be 20 times worse than the one you're reacting to.
If you look at a timeline of like our news intake, I feel weird because I'm learning about all this shit in school on top, so I have a better grasp than I normally would.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, like take people retaliating against cops, huge.
Yeah.
Fucking definitely still happens.
Yeah.
Definitely. Maybe there's not people, shooting cops on the side of buildings in Texas, or I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's where it was. But, like, that was huge for a little bit, and then people were like, oh, we need to protect our cops and stuff like that. You don't hear about it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you hear
so
a story
true.
every now and again, and I feel like mass shootings are kind of coming into that
Yeah, it's almost like
space.
like dead memes type of thing.
Yep.
Like things are trending and everyone talks about it, and then it resurfaces over and over and over, and then
Correct.
all of a sudden we become so.
I want to say sensitized is like or
becomes,
desensitized.
That topic becomes so watered down with how many times it happens and how many times it's blown, it's shoved in everyone's face that then.
The
then
media
like,
says
then
we
we're
don't
like,
want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
Because it's not getting them hits anymore. It's not becoming trending anymore. It's not a popular topic anymore.
Yep.
Or we've already heard it. Yeah, there's been 10 shootings this week. Like we get it. And then all of a sudden now the next topic is like, all right, well now we're gonna start talking about this.
Exactly.
Now there's a new topic that we have to fight. Both sides have to fight, or everyone has to fight for what they believe in. So.
Correct. Yep. I mean, and not to like bash it or anything.
Yeah.
That's just the way it happens.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, there's so many things that happen in the world that you wish you could, really be able to help the cause and this, that, and the other thing. But there's only, unfortunately, so much you could do.
Yeah.
So I guess bringing awareness towards that and seeing people on the podcast, that's the best we can do.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. But definitely.
Sorry to put a damper. Jeez.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Joanna says hers is not working. I think it's just our Wi-Fi at the house.
Oh.
Because I think everyone else says it's working. I guess I'll shift your dark light. I feel like you're gonna go back into a dark light, but I'm gonna shift it a little bit. Everyone, if anyone could comment, make sure the podcast is running, because we just got something that said that it wasn't running well, or I don't know if it's internet connection issues. So TikTok user Sean, I want to say Milia, used a picture of him, I don't know if you've seen this, in a purple Teletubby outfit, and asked the platform users to bombard famous celebrities. And at first it was David Dobrik, and then it went to Billie Eilish, and then it went to Gary Vee, and then Ellen is the newest one now.
Jesus.
So basically they're bombarding their Instagrams, and in their tagged, they're basically posting a picture of this kid, Sean Malia, like a older picture of him in a purple Teletubby suit and blowing up and tagging those users on Instagram.
Wait,
you see what it is?
No.
I feel like you're not listening to me. You have your eyes and
I was just so confused. So this
he
guy
has a picture of him in a purple Teletubby suit,
but they're not. They're spamming his comments.
Nope. No, they're spamming David Dobrik, Billie Eilish, Gary Vee, and Ellen's comments. That picture.
Well, not on Instagram, because you can't post pictures on Instagram and comments.
No, they tag those people.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so when you go to like David Dobrik's like tag photos of me on Instagram, it's purple Teletubby, purple Teletubby, purple Teletubby. So at first he just wanted David Dobrik to say what's up.
Yeah,
that's all he wanted to do, and then it blew up, and David Dobrik said, "Sup." So he was like, all right, next person, Billie Eilish. To my knowledge, she didn't say anything. And then the next one was apparently someone reached out to Gary Vee, or he reached out to Gary Vee because he wants to be a person that like does social media usage and gets things popular.
Yeah.
So he or someone else contacted Gary Vee, and they wanted him to get a job from Gary Vee. So his team gave this kid a picture of a banana and said, if you can make this picture of a banana go viral, we'll give you a job to work with social media or an internship or something like that.
Jesus.
So he said, okay, went on TikTok, made a video. Gary Vee's team said, if I make this picture of a banana go viral, they're going to hire me as an intern. Fucking banana picture blew up.
No way, dude.
Yeah. And then lastly, now after he has the internship with Gary Vee. I don't know what the company is, but Gary Vee yada.
Whatever. Yeah.
And then now everyone was saying to him like, hey, you've been getting stuff so viral. There's this kid, I don't know where he's from, what his name is. I didn't get it written down, and I don't think it was even possibly shown. But apparently the I would say man, I think he's like around his 20s, has brain cancer, and he wants to meet Ellen. So now he's saying, blow Ellen up with the picture of the purple Teletubby. Say that this man wants to meet you. He has terminal brain cancer, and he's not going to be around soon. He wants to meet you. So this is his last. I think he said it was his last video of trying to help people out and getting like now that he's like said hi to celebrities.
Yeah.
He's got an internship,
Jesus
and now
Christ,
he wants
dude.
like to fulfill someone's dream of meeting Ellen. And dude, it's like I went on each one of their Instagrams, and it's flooded, dude, with purple Teletubbies. Or like the banana one in particular was literally like the purple Teletubby holding a banana, or the purple Teletubby laying on a banana hammock, or like different things like that.
It's gonna force Instagram to like change everything they're doing.
What do you mean?
Like what is allowed to tag people now?
I mean, fuck, man, dude. If it works, send it. You know,
dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
Because
So I was cracking
you can
up.
just get bots to spam that stuff. So now that he's exploited the system, bots are gonna exploit the system.
Possibly, yeah. I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure they already do to
Yeah.
a certain extent, just not with one picture simultaneously over and over and over and over again. You know, but dude, I thought it was so funny. Like, how do you?
What's the guy's Instagram handle?
No, it was his. I'm sure his Instagram handle is the same, but it was TikTok at Sean Malia, Millea.
Dude, I peruse through TikTok a lot, and that's news to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Dude,
about
I'm
that.
on
That's
TikTok
crazy.
way too much. Dude, my bathroom, my poops, my pees, and my cigarette breaks are
20 minutes.
yeah, they're a long time, but I also parade TikTok constantly just because of content like that makes me laugh. Dude, TikTok, they can make anything happen. That's why, dude. So for those of you that don't know, I started a TikTok for this podcast.
Yeah.
So if you guys do have a TikTok, go to tiktok.com. No, it's not really that. It's at Torn Between Two Brothers, and you can follow us on there. We post clips from the episodes, and I'm going to try to get into TikTok and do like awful, just dark humor skits because I want to. So you'll be able to see that there. So definitely give that I'm just plugging in that.
Plug it in, plug it in.
I'm like, call me Glade because I get the plug-in.
What?
Glade plugins?
No. What does that mean?
Glade plug it in
Oh,
is
it's
the
Glade.
catchphrase of Glade plugins, Justin. Are you fucking kidding me?
I only know the jingle. I don't know like the brand. I thought it was like Febreze plugins or something.
Oh, it could be. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just wanted to freak out.
Glade plugins.
Do you have another
Yeah, let's keep getting
shit
curious. Jesus. So I don't know if you saw this. So there was like I kind of did this, like a little roller coaster.
Yeah.
When I was like
Sin?
kind of following
You
this.
did a math sin?
I did a math sin, a math tangent, a math cosine.
Yeah, I was going to say tangent.
Sine over cosine is tangent.
Yes.
Don't attack me.
Sine,
I
cosine, tangent.
I took calculus too, boy. Get out of here.
You're going on tangents with your tangents. Go ahead.
I'm doing. This is speaking on a tangent.
You know, it's the soy boys. We got it.
The soy boys are always tangent. So
We're tangibly tangent.
you probably saw this video.
Okay.
It's this 9-year-old boy, Quadan Bayles.
Dude, I literally have this in my note cards right now.
Let's go!
This is the first time that's ever happened. I say every fucking week that we're gonna have something similar.
All right, let's
go ahead.
Let's banter.
All
Let's
right,
banter,
yeah,
boy.
we'll both discuss it together since that's
So-
literally my top card.
So it's a 9-year-old boy
Yep.
with achondroplasmia
Plasium
dwarfism.
dwarfism.
Yeah, I couldn't I literally read it and I was like, I'm fucking fuck this up.
That's why I just wrote dwarfism in mine.
Dwarfism is what I meant to
So
say.
dwarf.
So this mom posts, for those of you that haven't seen it, out of the 20 million people that are like have watched the video.
Yep.
So this mom posts a video of a kid crying and like talking very like suicidal because he's being bullied at his school.
He said, "Did you have any quotes on there?" He said, "I something along the lines of I have a knife.
A knife to my heart."
He said, "I'm gonna kill myself."
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he wanted to kill himself. Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that were like stars that were behind him. There was the comedian who's also dwarf, Brad Williams, who showed love. There was Hugh Jackman that showed love, and
so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like you reading yours is exactly the notes I have on mine, so it's perfect.
The thing that I was like, I showed sympathy. I was like, oh, that sucks. I get it. School sucks. Like, and I can only imagine being a dwarf. Like,
in elementary school, middle school, high school. Like in elementary school, kids pick on you and you take a hard time. You go to fucking middle school,
people pick
they're
on
going
you.
through puberty, and then they're fucking dicks. And then you go to high school and they think they rule the world, and then they're dicks. Yeah.
And then people pick on you, and then you could have.
I can imagine
acne a little bit earlier than everyone else.
I got picked on for having glasses.
Dude,
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? People pick anything. They don't like you, and they fucking attack you.
They're like, oh,
bullying is
like
one of the biggest fucking. I could imagine having dwarfism and going through something like that. You know what I mean?
So it was just crazy to see. So I felt bad, and I was like, I get it. I was bullied. Like I had like a lot of shit like growing up, and like high school sucked, middle school sucked, like elementary school. I think I was too young to even remember like if it sucked, and but then I'm watching it, and then like, of course, people are capitalizing on this. This is the biggest news story of the week.
Yeah.
Where this dude, it's a 10 million view clip of this dwarf crying that she's being picked on, and everyone understands.
225,000, by the way, was raised for that child.
Yes,
225,000 and
no, it's 470,000 now.
Is it 470?
Yeah.
Wow,
so,
and a trip to Disneyland on top of it.
Yep. So no, the GoFundMe. Now we got conflicting. All right.
The GoFundMe was to go to Disneyland. Was for the kid to go to Disneyland.
The GoFundMe.
And then they ended up raising 447,000.
Arm wrestle to see who has the bigger answer. So
you got the bigger answer.
I got a bigger answer. So it was, and all the excess money was going to go to anti-bullying.
Correct.
It was originally to do Disney World, and then it blew up, obviously.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to believe anymore.
Do you see the Facebook post?
Dude,
you saw the Facebook post. Everyone saw the fucking Facebook post.
I didn't know what to believe anymore because people like to capitalize on things.
Yeah.
And instead of going, this kid has a terrible freaking life and he's being bullied.
And he wants to kill himself.
Let's upraise him. Let's try to make him meet his idols. Let's give him a good life so he has something to live for. You know what we do? Oh, I'm an 18-year-old Instagram star that's also a dwarf. Let me post videos of me flaunting money and have it's like Lily, like what they did was they
framed him to look like Quadan Bayles, and they had a picture of him with a gun.
The Instagram like handle was Kados.
Oh, is it Kados?
Yeah, Kuadoss or something like that.
Yep.
To act like, like his name's Caden.
Yep. And then they made edits on the comments to say like, I don't know, they took like ages out of all the bios and stuff like that, and they mimicked that profile to be as accurate as it could be and as shady as it could be to mimic that kid. So it said like people were like, oh, why did you edit that comment, or why did you edit your description, blah, 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 and it made it seem more fishy than it actually was because they had to shape shift the profile to look like it was made almost like fake, or to look real,
like Photoshop,
to look real as if it was fake, or to look fake as if it was real.
Okay,
you know what I mean? And dude, I saw those pictures floating around. There was one with him with a gun. There was one with him with
so
money,
much money,
with fucking
dude.
money, and then there was one with like him in a hoodie and he's pointing at the camera and he looks like a grown up, like someone with dwarfism and stuff.
Well, a lot of like not to be like dwarfist, but
dwarfist.
A lot of dwarfs look very similar. They have very similar traits. I bought it instantly without even like
oh, I did too.
Yeah,
I did too because I was like, oh man, this clip went viral. I feel really bad. And then I saw it and I'm like, you know what? That's so fucking believable. In this day and age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, to pretend to be a 9-year-old kid and then cry about bullying. And of course, like, you're going to feel sympathy for the dwarf, because what happens is us as, like, people that don't have dwarfism, which is 99.99999% of the population.
Yeah.
Can't feel what this kid is feeling. So of course we're feeling bad. We're feeling remorse. We're feeling sympathy.
Like, I
for
can't
this
understand
kid.
what you're going through, but I want to.
Yes,
you know?
and I want to help. That's the easiest way to be the biggest, raise money. I mean, look at the homeless people. There's so many videos about homeless people.
So many. Do you remember that one that came out that was like, it was a girl and a man, and I think they both got like hit for fraud or something like that, because they raised like fucking like $1 million.
They knew the dude.
Oh yeah, they knew.
No. They framed it and then they kept the money or something like that.
I think they knew the dude and they split the money or something along the lines of that.
It was one of the two where
like,
they split
how fucking believable is it? Because people want to feel, and that's why, dude, that is why we can't fucking do nice things anymore.
I know.
We can't do nice things anymore because
we were just talking about this. If you donate to a cause, you don't know who's on the other end.
No, you never
could be
know.
getting conned. You know who? Do you know who you should donate to? The soy boys.
The soy boys
are always honest.
The soy boys are giving you, the soy boys are always honest. We're not always factual, but we try to be, and then we try to give you good information. You want to donate money to a fucking homeless dude that you don't know if he's sketchy or not? You donate to the soy boys. Damn, dude.
Yeah. So the message originally spread as anti-bullying, but then it not only did it start a conversation about anti-bullying, but it started a conversation about whether or not it's okay for parents to share videos about their kids on social media.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, like, a lot of people...
That's something I didn't have on my card,
a
my
lot of
soy brother.
So a lot of people, like, looked at that, and they're like, all right, so this mom films her child crying, talking about suicide, talking, like, all depressed and everything, posts on social media.
Yep.
The first fucking... I mean, if you Google search me or I Google search you, you're not going to get much.
You're talking so soft.
You Google search... Quadan Bayles.
Oh, dude,
The first thing you find is
the video.
Dwarf kid is suicidal.
9-year-old Australian kid with dwarfism gets bullied and is suicidal.
That's the only thing you're gonna find. If he goes dating later in life, that's the first thing if he's on Tinder and some girl finds him and then looks up Quadan to make sure she's not gonna get murdered by someone.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you're going to find for the rest of your life. That's tied to you.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I never Google someone before I date them.
Because
should I? Dude, like, if I...
Okay, well, you're married.
If I go back into Joanna and I Google her full name with her maiden name, you think I'm going to find some shit?
Maybe.
Dude,
You might.
It's gonna
you
be like
really might.
12-year-old redhead stabs man and...
Dude, it's so true. Well, like, a lot of people do that. Well, it's because you started dating Joanna at an age where, like, online dating wasn't as prevalent. You know what I mean? It was, but, like, not to the point where, like, you didn't hear about all the fucking... Well, it's like, dude. Carlos murdering his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, my God,
dude. From my high school. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast.
I don't think we have.
But, dude, there's a guy I graduated high school with. And he was known as Breakdancing Carlos.
Breakdancing Carlos. We played hacky sack with him. We played football with this guy. We did music alongside of him.
Yeah, I recorded him at my studio, and he was Okay. Let me see. Let me say the word. Okay. Imagine being shirtless in the gym. Okay, you're playing shirts and skins.
Skirts and skins. Skirts and shins, bro. People wore fucking shin high socks, and the other team wore skirts. I would not want to see that basketball game.
So playing shirts versus skins, and you're part of the skin team, okay? And you take a dive, and you it's almost like a belly flop on the wood floor. That's what Breakdancing Carlos sounded like when he breakdanced. It literally sounded like a fish flopping on a hard wood, oh, dude. So, like, you would breakdance, and everyone would get their cackle.
I don't remember him breakdancing for some reason.
We were graduated before you even went into high school.
True.
So, like, he would breakdance, and he wasn't good, obviously, per my description.
Wouldn't tell him that before he went to jail, but now that he's in jail, Breakdancing Carlos, you weren't that good.
Made sure to keep it to myself until after he killed someone, and then I was like, I'm good. I can talk about it every day of the week now because he's locked away. So
dude gets out in a year, fucking knocks on the door, bro. You didn't think my break dancing was good, huh? Stabs you, goes back to jail.
yeah, I'm yeah. So breakdancing Carlos meets a girl on Tinder, dates her, all the stuff. And I want to go into detail because this I don't care. This is such a quintessential story, dude. It's so fucked because it's just because I graduated the kid that it's like it's such a monumental
thing. It's not even graduated with him because I graduated with people that did some fucked up shit. But it's the fact that like we used to hang out with this dude.
Yeah, we knew this dude.
We knew this dude. We knew his parents.
Yeah.
We knew his fucking rentals, bro. And this dude goes
his brother.
off.
Like we all used to play basketball.
Yeah.
So this dude meets a girl on Tinder. They date for a couple months, and then
she breaks up with him.
She's not interested. You could be not interested.
She goes, hey, breakdancing Carlos. Your breakdancing isn't that good. I gotta break up with you.
It's inadequate, but
it's inadequate.
So all of a sudden, Carlos, who's pissed, and now she's dating other dudes, breaks into her house and goes, "You're gonna break up with me? You know what?" Pulls out a gun and goes, "Get on your knees right now.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a slut? You want to be a slut?" Throws money on the table and goes, "You're gonna suck my dick."
No way! I didn't hear. Okay, you got it,
dude. I know every detail because I've read the story so many times.
I've read the story so many times too, but I haven't fucking. I didn't see that part.
He pulls a gun. And then, so he's like, "You're going to suck my dick," and stuff like that. So then they get in, like, a little tussle. I don't know if she does. It's not in the story. But, like, it's not a fan fiction. It's not hentai. So then they, like, start, like, slamming like, they keep bumping into each other. And somehow, like, I don't understand the logistics of this story.
Didn't the girl, like, flee out the window or something?
No, he falls out of the window.
He jumps out of the window or falls out of the window?
It's almost like the way I read it is they were pushing each other and fighting each other. And then, like... She shoves him.
You know she shoved him, and he parkoured out the window, and then fucking breakdanced on the ground. He went. I imagine like the window, dude. All right, if I can do it. All right, window, then like subroof, and then like 6 feet from the ground, dude. Fucking parkoured, ended in a fucking Michael Jackson split, and just started fucking twirling.
You know, in fucking what's that movie? I don't want to say Get Out. It's it was a breakdancing movie or
Dude, what?
Where it's like, served. You got served. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's a moment you got served where the dude does like a headstand that's like moving.
Yeah.
Imagine Carlos just headstands like towards his car. Okay. He like Michael Jackson moonwalk headstands to his car, and he's like, "All right, bye." And then, but he stole her phone. Because that's the reason how he was like tracking her is because he had her phone.
Oh wow!
So this girl is like calling the cops, like my ex-boyfriend's trying to kill me. Da da da. He takes off, dumps his car in like Bow at his house or wherever he lived at, and then takes another car and guns it for Canada, the Canadian border, which is like 4 hours away. Yeah. So.
And this was years before he was actually detained, right? It was like 2 years.
No, it was like 6 months ago. Or it was 6 months before he got detained.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, like a month before he got detained.
Oh, I thought it was like...
All the events happened really like fast after each other.
Oh, no way, okay.
He dated the girl like 3-4 months before this happened.
Maybe that was it, yeah.
So he... like takes off to bolts off to Canada,
goes towards the fucking soy boy's homeland.
He's just like, "Bye, hello, soy boy," and then we're like, "All right, boy."
Canadians are soy boys now.
Soy boy, you boy, soy boy, boy. Well, or maybe he was just telling them,
"Soy boy, boy." Bye, soy boy, boy.
Soy boy. But maybe he was just Spanish, and he goes, "Soy boy," and he goes, "Soy boy," and he goes, "Soy boy," and I was like, "Soy boy," and then let him in. So he gets let into Canada. So while he has a 4-hour head start, the people, the cops,
the civilians run over and say, "Hey, we know you're going to Canada."
So she goes, "All right, he took my phone. He's taken off. I don't know where he is."
Yeah.
So they trace her phone to his house in the abandoned car. And then they're like, "We don't know where he is."
Yeah.
And then I think like after he had already crossed the border, that's when they found out that he crossed the border. So like an hour or two, like he had a warrant for his arrest, like after he already left the country.
Jesus.
Somehow flies to Mexico, don't understand that. Well, I mean,
I didn't understand that either. I'm like, dude, how does this dude like worn out from my arrest just threaten to kill my fucking ex-girlfriend who I made S my D for some fucking money after I called her a slut? No one's gonna find me. Like,
so
dude,
if you have a warrant for your arrest in the States, I don't think it's like unless they get
if you're flying internationally.
What is it called? Like,
that's where they should have it though. If they don't, you know what I mean? You should have it on record.
No, but like, what is it called? Like, it's not like they're you know, like what is it called when you're safe in another country?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
Go ahead.
So maybe he's just safe in Canada. So he flies out to Mexico, or somehow he gets to Mexico by boat. Let's fucking play for the
sanctuary.
Story. Yeah, no, but so
right, go ahead.
Oh, it's immunity. Diplomatic immunity.
I was thinking of sanctuary. Go ahead.
He would have diplomatic immunity, and then he would have to be sanctuared to. I don't care. Leave some more informational podcast. So he flies off, gets to Mexico, sneaks back into the country. Still don't get that part. He gets into the country, no problem.
Yeah.
Fucking and
well, they say like, well,
the comment section on this fucking news article is like, whoa, he was an illegal alien. He was an illegal immigrant. No, he was not. I grew up with him.
Do you see his documents?
Born here. What?
Do you see his documents?
Okay. No, I didn't see his documents.
No, you're gonna say. Go ahead.
He sneaks.
Yeah, sure.
So he goes to this bar. Okay.
Yep.
And this girl. Okay. It's like, all right.
She's drinking. She's
I'm
having a good time.
I'm freaked out. What I need is a good book. Joins a book club. They read their first book. They have their first meeting. They go to this bar in Worcester. They're like, we're gonna read this. We're gonna discuss this book. He shows
dude,
up.
I hope it was about a serial killer.
Shows up. And freaking comes in and follows her into the bathroom and stabs her like 6 times.
Yeah,
and then a
dude.
Samaritan comes in, a good Samaritan, and he, not a bad Samaritan, a good Samaritan, he pulls him off, and he gets stabbed a couple times. And then they hold him down or whatever, and the cops arrest him or whatever.
Yep.
Facing trial for murder. Pleading insanity.
Yeah, he's pleading insanity. Bro,
go.
you weren't insane. Well, yeah, you were fucking mental, but you're not insane.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of Bro, we knew this kid. Bro, I don't think insane people out here playing basketball and fucking crossing me up, dude. I don't see it. I don't see fucking people, insane people crossing me up.
Dude. Imagine. Dude, imagine being in a fucking insane asylum or like a insane asylum jail, whatever it's called,
sure.
Solitary confinement or whatever.
Solitary confinement. Solitary confinement.
Solitary confinement is when you're confined to a room and you're stuck playing solitaire all day
for the rest of your life.
So imagine him being in solitary confinement and he has a straitjacket on.
Yeah.
And then he breakdances because he's breakdancing Carlos.
Dude.
He's
bro, with a straight jacket going like...
killing it, dude. He would look like Michael Jackson with the jacket with the zippers, but it would be a straight jacket with the zippers. Carlos is Michael Jackson with a straight jacket.
Breakdancing Carlos.
He
was a nice dude back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, he murdered someone, but he was a nice dude back in the day.
From what I remember, I mean, he wanted to fight me, but at least he didn't want to kill me.
No, but that was old. That was when you guys were losing touch. It was like, oh
no, he was mad at me because of you. Because we recorded a diss song about him.
Oh, is that why he was mad?
But you recorded this song. I just recorded
the Los diss, bro?
Yeah. Hurricane Los.
The Los diss?
I know. Brennan has a singular rap song, outside of our
outside of energy,
group,
yeah.
where he literally just thought it was so funny that this breakdancing nerd freaking was came in and he's like,
I ain't got no cars.
dude.
I ain't got no money.
No way, dude.
When I step into the club, I ain't got no honeys.
Dude, so funny. And
then bro.
And your neighbor, our neighbor Tyler Nelson comes over.
Oh yeah.
And then you guys are like, ow, making girl noises, they're cheering on this little rap song. Because Carlos came over and you thought it was so funny that a breakdancing nerd frickin' was rapping.
Oh, dude,
so then
probably.
He's like, this is so fucking funny to me. I gotta record
I gotta
this
write
track.
this dude.
And then
what do you mean? Yeah, dude, fuck. I mean, you're fucking lucky he didn't because he would have stabbed you.
Dude. Well, that's the thing about Pinkerton is if you ever engage in a fight, 5 days suspended. Doesn't matter if you starter or ender. You
Stutter?
suspended.
I think you meant like stutter. Like,
Doesn't matter if
hey,
you have a stutter.
dude, I'm gonna fight you.
Suspended.
Hey, you, 5 days out of here, bro.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
So, anyways, now that we got that squared away, let's take a break.
I was gonna say, are we going to do another segment?
We could go on all night, boy.
Dude.
Soy boy. So let's take a moment of silence.
For Carlos.
Everyone, for Carlos. No, let's take a moment. Everyone, 3 minutes of silence. I mean, if you're listening to this podcast, you need a moment of silence for the girl that was killed by Carlos. You're looking at me like you're pissed. I made that comment.
A little bit,
you're
dude.
Like, oh, that's
what
not
happened
funny.
like forever ago too. Like, leave the girl fucking resting in her grave.
that's
I don't know.
true.
Did she die?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, she did. But the
murder means
the
you
bad
die.
Samaritan that came in didn't. Well, I don't know if he got
Correct. He
hit
just
for
got
like.
stabbed and he was like,
Oh man.
what
An inconvenience. Fuck,
He's got a bat suit on. It was actually Batman that tackled Carlos, and he was like,
Oh God, man.
So, anyways,
Take a moment to decompress. We'll be back.
3 mementos.
3 minutes,
minutos.
4 minutes, something like that. I don't know.
We'll be
Whenever we
back.
come back.
Whenever we come back.
Babies. The soy boys are back.
The soy boys are
The
back.
soy
I love
boys
what
are
we
here.
did. I love what we
Dude, I
closed
love
the
how
door.
I closed the door and the fucking cats are down here. Yes, dude.
It's my favorite.
Oh, my favorite, dude. So fucking dope. So I think I know we went on a tangent, a tangent for a while,
for
a
the soy
cosine
boys.
for a while. But I think we're gonna go move over to a segment. We're gonna do spin that wheel. Maybe a couple of them go back into topics, and then yeah. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I know we have a no phone rule, but I just want to make sure that they're aware that the cat is. Yes, we got it.
Yes, dude. Cats are out of here. We're having a great podcast. Yes.
Okay,
Soy boys are here, dude.
So we're gonna do a little thing we like to call
spin.
Spin that wheel.
Get it, dude. Get it. Yeah, so spin that wheel for those of you that don't know that are tuning in for the first time, even though we have the same viewers every single week. Spin that wheel is basically we're going to spin a super duper real wheel.
Wheel.
Where we will spin it and it's going to land on a subject that we are forced to talk about with these preloaded
right
cards.
in our wheelhouse.
It's in the wheelhouse. So
question for you.
Yeah.
So, question to everyone. So, one of the things that we discussed briefly, so it's just, I guess, if anyone is listening to this right now, I'm speaking to you specifically, reach out to us. I think one thing we might do is shift literature to literature and philosophy. Because I think one of my favorite topics is philosophy, and I don't read enough to be well-versed in literature.
I enjoy it, too.
So, I just want to make sure
I've done teaching philosophy. I've done regular philosophy, soft
Sophie, hentai,
Socrates, and Plato are my boys. They are also a couple soy boys.
They're the soy boys. They're the original soy boys.
The original soy boys. Before we came onto the map, it was Plato and Socrates. So let us know if you would enjoy literature and philosophy on Spin That Wheel rather than just literature. We probably will do it anyway, whether or not you like it. And yeah, so
at least tell us if you like it. So.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and spin.
Am I going first? Ooh,
yeah.
I always do it the fucking opposite way, man. 3, 2, 1. Dude, flexing on him, bro. That spin was like... Dude, fucking send it into the sports category.
Send it. I hope these are relevant topics because they were all written in football season.
Astros and Red Sox gets titles taken from them.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Is that relevant anymore?
That's
Should
it.
I just...
No.
Yeah, so I think we had talked about this, and I believe you know more about it than me because...
Do you know how much I know about it? Okay, if you are... Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think you know about this topic?
1.
Okay, I'm probably at like a 1.5, 2. So, like, I could speak about it, but the thing that's great... Okay, if you go to youtube.com/Torn Between Two Brothers, not yet, but in a little bit, it might be at that point. So just go to Torn Between Two Brothers, search it up on YouTube. If you look at our little header, the header at the top, it says least informative podcast.
Which is what we're all about.
So
what
we're all about giving you 10% of the details and letting you solve the rest. We are very inaccurate, but you know what we're talking about.
So the Astros and the Red Sox got titles taken from them.
Which are both baseball teams.
They are both those.
We got it.
They're both baseball teams. They got their titles taken from them from, I believe, drug use. Am I not correct?
I believe so.
I believe so. Like,
I am 85%.
You guys will have to do the digging. Get out of this podcast. Go check and fact check us.
I am 85% sure it's drug use.
I'm about 50% sure, so we're on it. They got their titles taken from them for what we believe to be drug use, even though we're not sure. I think it was something that had to do with steroids.
Well,
and they said
2 or 3 World Series that they are revoking.
Yeah,
they're saying
they're revoking the titles, but not the rings or whatever they get, the merchandise, the trophy.
Well, that was the discussion
the
that they had.
Yeah.
So they did not feel it was necessary to rip the trophy because the title is what it is.
Yeah.
When you become the best of the best, when you're number one, just being known as number one, good enough.
Sure.
The ring, granted, it's money, but
they already spent it. What are they going to do?
So much money. They have. Oh, we would like those rings back. For what?
For
eBay?
what? You want to fucking smelt them, bro?
Yeah.
You want to smelt them?
Worth nothing. That's like literally two jerseys paid for those rings.
Not to mention that if they take the rings back, it's just like, what the fuck are you going to do with them?
So the Vince Lombardi trophy, which I think is
football. Vince Lombardi is the AFC.
Yes, yes. I totally know football. I totally know every sport.
The AFC Championship trophy.
Whatever this trophy is for baseball.
The baseball trophy.
The World Series trophy.
The Vince Lombardi.
Accurate name.
The World Series trophy. The trophy after you get when you win the World Series was stripped from.
No, it wasn't stripped.
It was almost stripped from 2 to 3.
But they literally said they're like. Why are we going to strip this trophy? It's literally a piece of metal at this point.
Just strip the championship, which is fucking hilarious to me, dude. I want to see people go. But 5 years from now.
Everyone was cheating. Everyone was. Well, no, okay. No.
Everyone's cheating on every fucking.
Sorry.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not correct. It wasn't drug use.
Okay.
It was actual cheating, hinting to the players what pitches were coming up.
Gotcha.
So they were reading the other team's communication or hearing or knowing what they're going to do.
How does this come up like years after,
and then they're
whatever
told, well, this is in the past couple years.
No, I know it's within the past couple years, but who's watching and be like, dude, oh fuck, man, I have a total itch for the 2018 2017 World Series.
Well, it's just like Patriots. I mean, Deflategate happened.
They look back.
So what happens is they saw that they were giving hey, by the way, this is going to be a fastball. It's coming straight down the middle. Expect it. Mm-hmm. But the thing about that. Do you know how small of a window you have to react to any fucking pitch? Yeah. Let alone if you know it's coming.
Well, they take their time, dude. That's one of the biggest things why I don't watch baseball and why I know nothing about baseball because although football takes forever, baseball takes even fucking longer. So they have time, man. They're just like, yo, fastball coming your way. You got it? Sure.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, the dude throws a pitch.
But we know so little about.
I fucking hate baseball.
Yeah.
Dude.
So we know so little about baseball. It's like, do they discuss the plays before they do it? Like the pitcher doesn't make all those decisions.
No, I believe the coach. No, the
so the coach.
No, not the coach.
In.
Well, I'm sure the coach tells the catcher.
Defensive line coach.
The coach I'm sure tells because the catcher is who signals off the pitches.
Yeah.
So the catcher gives the pitch. And then maybe they fucking dink dink. I saw that number 2, which means a slow ball or whatever.
Have
and they might have earpieces.
And then it's like, oh, well, he's talking to the coach. No,
the
we're
least
gonna
informative podcast is so fucking prevalent in this subject right now. I don't even know if I want to talk about it anymore.
So, the consensus is don't cheat at baseball.
Don't cheat at baseball, or we're gonna take your Vince Lombardi trophy away from you.
Or we will talk about it with 2% of knowledge about baseball as a whole.
Sure.
Dude, I've been to a live game. The live games are fun.
Live games are all right.
They're so slow. Dude, I can't handle baseball. I can't. Dude, I get a migraine just thinking about being at a baseball game, dude. Imagine being at a baseball game right now. Close your eyes right now.
Yo, that was nasty.
Imagine,
that dude hit the ball with the stick.
Dude, you think, dude.
Well, I guess that's true in all sports. If you break them down.
Football being slow because there's commercials between every play. Mm-hmm. Imagine that like, say you watch 30
You
seconds of
don't get a
football,
commercial?
You don't get a commercial. Dude, imagine it's like, instead of being like 30 seconds of football and 30 seconds of
commercials?
of a commercial.
It's a minute of
literally-
baseball.
No. It's literally the football clip slowed down halftime to last a whole minute. That's what baseball is.
Literally goes like if someone changes the video
And
on a
it's like-
football and goes, if you like baseball, this is what you do. You go on YouTube, look up a fucking game, play it at 0.5 speed, and watch that. That's baseball.
And watch the entire thing. And let me know what you think in the comments below. It's literally, it would be the longest thing. And the fact that just 9 innings. Dude,
Minimum.
get with the program.
Right?
Just
Minimum,
do
'cause if it's tied?
yeah, it goes forever.
Yeah, literally.
So just do what every other sport does and do 4
And
quarters.
we got Jimmy here. We're on the bottom of the 15th, and he's about to swing his bat. And we're gonna wait a little bit here. The pitcher's taking his time, and there it goes. And we're gonna have to redo that one.
Is
Foul ball, and we're gonna have
that's
to redo
the
it.
8th foul ball today. Or this.
That's the 30-second foul ball today. Fuck, dude.
Ding, 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 ding.
I hate
Sorry
it,
for
dude.
all you baseball fans. I know our audience is made.
Probably primarily of baseball fans, and we don't know why.
Dude, why is it
'Cause you like
America's
the Soy Boys.
pastime? Does
don't
that
know,
mean
man.
football is America's current time?
Probably, yeah, sure.
But
Sure.
Okay, I gotta.
Hockey is America's ice time.
Yeah, winter time.
Winter time.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, go. Just spin it, dude. You already fucking.
We just spent 10 minutes talking about what, like, I don't know how. I mean, that's what happens, dude. When you start with making out with Obama, you can only go downhill.
You can't go uphill from the podcast.
You literally just, oh, jeez.
What is
What?
it? Is it a heavy hitting one, or can
No,
you
it's
not
a,
write?
it's a
Can you not read
Back
my?
to the Future and hoverboards.
Oh yeah, dude. I wrote that one like a million years ago.
Yeah, so I want to say right now, Back to the Future is a staple
In movie culture.
in movie culture and in my movie culture.
And I want to say American culture.
Yeah.
Like so many people, like, oh, dude, I give Joanna grief over it
She
all the
hasn't
time.
seen 'em,
She
right?
hasn't seen Back to the Future 1, 2, or 3.
I think my girlfriend's only seen the first one.
Dude, and dude, I remember we record. All right, back in the day, fucking 15
DVR?
years ago.
Before it was called TiVo, it was like
I was gonna
DVR.
say TiVo.
Yeah.
I was gonna say TiVo. If you
Yeah.
make it, more back. I mean, we probably had those tapes on VHS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, no one knows
You know
what
what
a VHS.
tape I had on VHS?
What?
Space Jam, and I used to have a little golden coin. You know
I
where
remember
that is?
Where?
I don't know. Trash. Dude.
The trash, bro.
tra-
I still got my Pokemon with the fucking gold medallion. I wonder if I could sell that. But no, bringing it back to the future. Bringing it back to the future.
Marty. Marty McFly.
No, the hoverboards were such a big thing, and I mean, we've tried it. We've tried to make.
we've tried it.
Not personally, but
we've
we in the future have tried hoverboards and tried to make it in terms of the hoverboards that go like they're like the Segways without the fucking.
Oh yeah,
stick.
they're the fucking.
And they're awful. I mean, I haven't personally tried one, but I don't see myself being like, dude, oh my god, this is like a skateboard, but like I'm gonna fall on my face.
Think about hoverboards, okay?
Yeah.
Think about how popular they are.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Where are they?
Where are they now?
They don't exist anymore. They used to be in our life, and
For what, a
now-
year? 2 years?
Dude, there was just a
They were big when Vine was big, and then I think when Vine died, they took hoverboards with them. They said, "You're coming with me to the afterlife."
Vine actually invented hoverboards.
Did
And then
they?
when their company went under, they took hoverboards with them.
They're like, "Dude, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to pull the hoverboards off the shelves. You guys are coming with us. If we're not popular, you can't be
We
either."
invested all of our hoverboard profits.
I just
into
can't
Vine.
believe that someone, ergo, fucking 50% of people went out there and they're like $300 for a Segway without the stick. You know how they made fucking hoverboards, dude? They literally took the Segways and they're like, "Oh man, we have a really low
but that's
percentage of we have a really low percentage of people that are mall cops. What are we gonna do with all these Segways that we have way too many of?" They said, "Dude, take the stick off, throw a hoverboard sticker on them, and
it's so
profit
true.
will fly." dude."
Yeah. But that's like saying, like, we got all these extra scooters. Let's take the handles off, and you got a skateboard, or you got a ripstick.
Ripstick, dude.
Dude,
Literally,
what the
though.
fuck are ripsticks? Dude, ripsticks. I just saw a kid. Ooh. You ever want to hit a kid with your car? Ooh,
Absolutely.
Okay. Dude. If I see another kid ripping it up in a ripstick, which you know what? I don't understand. I don't understand the concept of a ripstick. You have to go swivel left and right to go straight. Just get a skateboard. Just go. Do you know what? Okay, you know what's funny? I shouldn't bash this kid because this kid probably hasn't gone through like high school or geometry to learn that the fastest way from point A to point B is
to go
a straight line. It's not doing.
So if you're doing swivels,
it's not doing a sine or cosine or tangent. It's doing a straight line. So doing swivels is just additional work, but.
Dude,
I bet you these 8-year-olds.
That kid was fucking probably ripped, though,
I was just gonna say that.
Fucking
His
stomach,
8-year-old?
his stomach, dude, had fucking mountains on it, bro. I'm sure.
Dude, imagine. Dude, you go to a playground, okay, and you go to like say you have a kid. Say we both have kids.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're 8 years old and at this playground. And then we show up and this kid fucking rolls up with his ripstick and he swivels, okay?
He swivels.
And then he kicks up sand. He's like, "What's up, nerds?" Because we have glasses on. We're soy boys. The soy boys
will always have glasses.
He smelt the soy on our skin and he said, "Sup, nerds?" And he kicks the dust up. And then he kicks down on the ripstick and it flips up in his hand and he goes.
He grabs the fucking metal bar between it.
Yeah, he's just like. And then he goes, "You want to fight?" And then all of a sudden, the dude, he
Hulk Hogan's, dude.
Yeah, he rips his shirt, he flexes, and it rips. And he's just ripped. Do you know why it's called ripstick? Because you get ripped when you ride the ripstick, dude. Dude,
fuck, man.
Dude, ripsticks were a garbage,
dude. Literally, but dude, I can't imagine like the stomach and the ab work, dude, from like fucking ripsticking. Dude.
I don't get, dude. Imagine,
dude. Fuck going to the gym. I'm going to ripstick it, dude. If someone sees me ripsticking it fucking everywhere, you know I'm fucking doing it right, dude. You know that I literally am working on my abs when I'm ripsticking, bro.
Dude, imagine everyone from the gym just quits the gym, buys a ripstick, and the whole fucking town is ripsticking. It would be like Pokemon Go on ripsticks.
Fuck it, dude. I'm running for president. Your only mode of transportation is ripstick now, dude.
Dude,
we're gonna save the earth, dude, because we're ripsticking fucking everywhere.
No
dude.
more obesity for both children and adults.
Nope,
dude. You would solve it,
dude.
And with how much money you're saving on not feeding child obesity and adult obesity,
yeah,
world hunger. You're done.
You're done.
Here's apples.
Grab all that excess food. You send it to Africa. You feed those kids because you know what? They're too skinny. And then here,
and then when they get fat, you send them
a fucking ripsticks, dude.
Airplane ship
dude. The ripsticks, dude.
Rip it, dude.
Oh dude, God, dude. If I ripstick everywhere, dude, you know what? Fucking, dude. They would literally. What's that mountain, dude, that goes fucking in between the whole country? What the fuck is that? Why am I thinking Appalachian Mountains? Because I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, there's Appalachian Mountains. There's Himalayan mountains. There's
the Himalayas on my fucking stomach, bro, from ripsticking everywhere.
Dude, imagine
peaks, dude, coming out of the stomach.
You look at my stomach. It's a fucking topographical map.
Dude, literally, man.
Like, bop, 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 bop. Dude, I'll freaking look like a 6-piece chicken nugget. Let's go.
A 6-piece chicken. I can only imagine someone taping like 6 chicken nuggets and being like, dude, you want to go
lift
up your shirt?
Dude, imagine having just like, you're super skinny, you wear a shirt that like is super tight on you, and you just tape fucking chicken nuggets ripped.
And then you go up to some dude and
go, sir, do you ride ripsticks? Yes, I do. I'm glad you noticed.
Have you seen my fucking mountain? Have you seen the mountain, dude? You know I ripstick.
You know what? Blind kids can tell how ripped I am because they read the Braille and they go, you ride ripsticks.
You ride ripsticks.
Did your stomach say you ride ripsticks? Because that's what I'm reading.
Oh,
fuck.
Take this fucking wheel off, dude.
Yeah.
We're ripsticking, though. Like, 100% I'm buying a ripstick tomorrow.
Dude, this podcast goes live and Walmart just sells out of fucking
ripsticks, dude. Everyone's like, well, it's torn between two brothers, the soy boys. The soy boys told me I need a ripstick. I'm gonna get a ripstick.
If a soy boy told me to get a ripstick, I'm getting a ripstick.
Oh man. completely unrelated and no segue besides the ripstick.
Well, you know what's funny is we learned that the segue without
is a hoverboard.
Is a hoverboard. You know what's funny? We had a
What?
topic about Back to the Future and hoverboards, and we didn't talk about it.
Didn't talk about it.
Yes,
dude. Fucking, I don't care, dude. Ripsticks are 10 times more important than hoverboards. Cinematic magic, hoverboard, beautiful. Do I think it's gonna happen soon? Hopefully. Am I fucking worried about it? Not at all. Cause you know what? I got my ripstick. That's
Do you
it.
know? You know what's crazy? The
What?
the self-tying shoes, not a thing.
Oh, dude, they should be.
But you gotta learn how to tie your shoes,
dude. So you have to use a typewriter. You have to fucking know how to use a fucking.
You have to learn cursive writing.
You have to learn cursive writing. You have to tie your shoes. It's a staple in childhood. Not if I got self-tying shoes, bitch. You know what I mean?
But all I picture is you hop in your shoes, self-tied, hop in a ripstick, and glide away. No, I don't.
They just look at you. My kids, dude. My fucking kids, bro. My future kids, they're gonna be set for life. I'm gonna buy them a ripstick. I'm gonna buy him fucking. I'm gonna buy him self-time shoes. They're literally gonna look at me, bro, and I'm gonna be like, "Did you do your homework?" And then they're gonna look at me and go, "Okay, boomer," and fucking sail off on the ripstick.
Dude, imagine a baby ripstick. Fucking money, dude.
You have to learn how to walk. No, I don't. I got my baby ripstick.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right. So Pete Davidson has been under fire. Do you know who Pete Davidson is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you know who Pete Davidson is.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, he's a comedian.
I thought he was Ariana Grande's ex-boyfriend, and that's the only credits he has.
Ready for my card if I want to read it verbatim. Pete Davidson, aka SNL star and Ariana Grande's ex-boyfriend.
Dude, this literally, like, imagine dating someone and that's who you are for the rest of your life.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Like, imagine.
I was trying to think of a really good
exes,
example.
Okay, and then people just know you as that person's ex.
Yeah, like,
but multiply that by the entire world.
I knew that girl in high school. Wasn't she the soy boy's ex-boyfriend?
And then like,
or ex-girlfriend?
Everyone knows it.
Dude, yeah, literally though. That's
was
what
the
happens to a
ex-boyfriend,
lot of
it'd be
people, I'm
Obama.
sure, dude. Like, I forget who it is. I'm trying to think of a specific example, like How I Met Your Mother. Like, all the cast is married to famous people besides Josh Radnor, who was engaged or was, dating like this random chick that he just met, dude. I'm sure
And
like
she
people
was
come over and they're like,
known as
you're Josh Radnor's ex-girlfriend.
You have a really
Whatever.
hard time with like who's the ex of who.
The ex of the boyfriend and the girlfriend. That's because I'm a soy boy, dude.
Bye.
So Pete Davidson just released a comedy special yesterday, the 25th of February on Netflix. But he's been
please
under
don't
fire,
tell me,
dude,
don't tell me
all
the under
week.
fire's Mac Miller.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
I was gonna be
nothing
so
to do with
pissed.
it.
He goes to comedy
The
special.
only
he goes,
thing about
Mac Miller.
The only thing about Mac Miller that he stated was that he knew his relationship with Ariana Grande was over when Mac Miller passed. Only thing he ever said about Mac Miller. But yeah, so he's been under fire. But the funniest part of at least his Netflix special, I didn't get to watch it, but I saw like notes on it, and he made jokes about Ariana Grande's spray tan, and basically saying they have like, I don't know what the joke is. I'm just gonna make one up because I'm a fucking soy boy and that's what I do.
Yeah.
And fucking uses a fire hydrant. The fire hydrant sprayed Ariana Grande 17 times. And people give him shit for it, and he goes, "Nah, dude, fair game." I love him, dude. You know what? Let me get through this card, and then I'll fucking give my input.
Yeah.
So he released in an interview that he hated Louis C.K. and Louis C.K. was just an asshole.
Yeah.
Which, comedy-wise, Louis C.K.
it's
brilliant.
It's like
otherwise,
it's like,
he's an asshole.
What is it called? I know I'm gonna butcher it. The tea calling the kettle black.
The
Actual phrase.
the tea calling the kettle black. Is that what it is?
No, it sounds right, but it's not right.
The least information or informational podcast. So he said Louis C.K. was an asshole, but the reason is apparently he blames Louis C.K. from because apparently Louis C.K. Said that his addiction to marijuana was making everyone feel uncomfortable at SNL. And
Whose addiction to marijuana?
Pete Davidson.
Okay.
And
Louis C.K. said that about Pete Davidson's addiction to marijuana. Gotcha.
Correct. And now he wants to leave SNL because he thinks people are talking behind his back about how stupid and dumb he is. But, dude, I don't know, man.
Okay, sorry, Pete Davidson.
Pot calling the kettle black. Got it, dude.
Good.
Fucking send it.
Pete Davidson. That's
So
now
relevant.
I'm
so irrelevant. No,
It's-
he's
what is it? Typecast. Correct.
typecast.
You know when you're typecasted because you're literally only one type of character?
Oh yeah. That's 100% him.
Correct. That's you, Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally like the dude. Like,
And you
who's the dude that
might be-
Owen Wilson
okay.
makes movies with all the time?
Wow.
Vince Vaughn, dude.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn is typecasted
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. Pete Davidson, you're paranoid because you're smoking too much weed.
Just smoking too much weed.
Is it the chicken or the egg? Are you paranoid because people are talking about you after you smoke weed? Or are you paranoid because you smoke weed?
Yeah, literally. But I don't know, dude. I think Pete Davidson is the embodiment of like one of us or our friends getting famous and not knowing what the fuck to do.
I enjoy him because he doesn't care.
He doesn't give
He
a
makes
shit, dude.
9/11 jokes, and his dad died in 9/11.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fucking dude. All right, Pete Davidson. I don't like everything he does.
No.
Like,
but you
I
can
don't
appreciate
care for
his
him.
honesty because
Yeah.
as a comedian, you have like almost an oath to do like almost piss people off for the right reasons. Like, I mean, politicians can't do it. Fucking musicians can't do it. Actors can't do it. So many people are just out of that realm where you
Yeah.
can joke about things, and comedians are the perfect fucking gateways
Yeah.
for those types of jokes. You know what I mean? Like you said 9/11, for example, like even, I don't know, even something like that girl that got backlash for the XX Tentacion joke,
Yeah.
you know, oh, that make a really good Venmo commercial or something
Yeah.
like that. Excuse me, but like that's what comedians are there to do,
Yeah.
and Pete Davidson is fucking brilliant with it because he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I see it. He was boys with fucking like Machine Gun Kelly in his
Yeah.
music videos. I was like, what the? I was like, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. I didn't get it at first, and then I watched the music video. I was like,
He's like, if
makes
a
sense.
hip hop artist didn't make it, and he's like, you know, I'm just gonna make fun of everyone.
Yeah.
Like that's
Dude, do you know who Pete Davidson looks like? He looks like Rocky Balboa, like mid punch, dude. Like he just looks like
I
looks
thought you
like
were
a
gonna say
dislocated jaw.
Who's that fucking
Oh,
guy?
Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Nope, not Rocky and Bullwinkle or Rocky Balboa. The guitarist. Oh, Pete Wentz is what I was thinking of. Pete Wentz without makeup is like Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say.
Well, it's funny because we've never seen them both in the same room together.
I feel like I could fuck with it. I could
Dude,
fuck with it.
Why? Okay, if you look like Rocky mid punch, how are you landing Ariana Grande? Actually, Ariana Grande dates weird looking dudes.
Yeah, she
Mac
does.
Miller's a weird looking dude.
Dude, Mac
Pete
Miller's the
Davidson-
homie though. He's a
What-
weird looking dude, but he's
Would
the
you
homie.
hook up with Mac Miller?
If I kiss Obama, I
Dude,
guess I'll
dude,
hook
dude.
up with Mac Miller.
No.
If I
Let's put a
kissed
list.
Obama,
Let's put a list, okay? Okay, there's 3 people, okay? You got to kiss, okay? Which one would you pick? Like 1, 2, and 3. Obama, Mac Miller, Pete Davidson, and Mac Miller when he was alive, of course. Like, no disrespect.
dude, I gotta go with Obama, dude.
And
Come
then,
on. Nah, I'll go with Mac Miller.
And then 3
And
would
then
be
Pete David-
So I'm
Pete
saying,
Davidson.
So that's what I'm saying. Making
Yeah.
out with Obama is not a direct correlation with
But
making out
Ariana
with Mac
Grande is
Miller.
not all that in a bag of chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but a lot of people consider her
A
all that
lot
in a
of
bag
yeah,
chips.
she's like a.
That's what I mean. She could bag a good-looking dude.
and then
like,
she goes.
okay, when she dated Big Sean, I was like, makes sense.
yeah.
You're both okay looking. You're not Rocky Balboa like mid punch.
But I feel like no, fucking Pete Davidson's one of those dudes that like me, like I landed my wife not because I'm a good-looking dude. Because have you seen me? Nothing special about me. Everyone sees me and they go, "This guy looks creepy. I should probably watch my drink around him." And then,
If I this
land.
podcast has a lot of truthful things.
Yes.
Most truthful thing you said thus far.
12 episodes in, my babies, and I fucking
Truth comes out.
dude. The soy
keeps
boy,
coming out.
The soy boy doesn't lie. You know
Soy
what I mean?
boy does not lie.
Dude, the Chris D'Elia is coming out, my
I know.
babies.
Yeah.
Dude, I listened to the new
It's-
episode today. That's why. So, yeah, I'm not a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
I'm really not. But the most thing people peg me for, 2 things that people peg me for. 1,
Harry
annoying.
Potter? Oh.
Well, yeah, 3 things people peg me for. 1, annoying. 2, Harry Potter. But the most prevalent is that I make jokes and I don't give a fuck, and people appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's how I land a
Oh, I
girl.
thought
like,
you were going looks only. That's why I was okay.
No,
so
no, no, no.
annoying. I thought
People,
looks
people
annoying.
think I'm annoying, and then they're like, he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's how I land a girl like Joanna. You know what I mean?
I think we're both very similar in that vein.
way better looking than I am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the reacher 100%.
Well,
Pete
there's a
Davidson
difference because
is
there's
the
good-looking
reacher.
dudes that don't give a fuck, but they look like assholes. We don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yes, dude.
Oh.
Yes, dude.
You know what's the best thing? You know what's the best thing? Is when you're streaming your podcast and you go live and you go on for an hour and a half and you're on
You're
and
on such a fucking roll.
We were on such a roll. We were on such a thank you, OBS.
Killing it, dude. Due to
Lily-
technical difficulties, we lost the last 15 minutes of our podcast. Am I mad? Yes.
little bit.
Am I fucking gonna worry about it? No. Does my brother know how to do things that we can clip things together? Yes.
So we said, you know what? We're going to redo the last 5 minutes. We had, for those of you that are Lizzie McGuire fans, our Lizzie McGuire demographic, you won't hear our intake on it.
But if you do, let
it.
us know. Maybe we'll be able to do it again. Probably not.
Because
But sorry.
I think it's the Lizzie McGuire curse. Okay?
Yes.
You talk about Lizzie McGuire, your podcast stops.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I think
That's funny.
one thing that we want to preface, though, because we didn't get, it's gone.
Because we did
it's gone
it,
forever.
and the
We
audio
want-
kicked out.
We love saying things twice.
fine.
The best thing about saying something once is saying it twice. I can't start to talk about how much I love talking about the same thing twice. You know what they say? If why do it once when you can do it twice?
Because the second take's always going to be better. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
So one thing we wanted to preface is we wanted to thank you guys. We're at episode 12.
Episode 12 in 12 weeks, 3 months of podcasting,
Straight.
about an hour and a half every single episode. We've done so much. We've done so much stuff. We literally talk about this podcast 24 hours
Yeah.
a day
Yeah.
because of how much I don't know what it is, but we're just gravitated towards it. The audience enjoys it. We get text messages. We get freaking people wanting to be on the podcast. We love that shit.
And the thing that's dope, I think we talked about it. We did talk about it. I'm just we did. Is so I had a podcast before, and we both streamed before. And I don't know what it is about this podcast, but people are gravitating to it like nothing we've done before. Like people are enjoying our chemistry. They're enjoying the show. So thank you to the people, the soy boys.
The soy boy. We thank the soy boy. The soy boy God, he's out there. We thank you.
Thank you, soy boy. You guys have gravitated to it. We're blowing up on a lot of places, and it's baffling to us. We're doing numbers that we haven't really seen with like some of the things that we really love to do.
Absolutely.
And we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you guys so much. Again, go to YouTube, subscribe.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
I want to say right now, I bet you it's YouTube's fault for this whole thing. YouTube's fault at first, my internet second, and then the microphones. Yeah, basic. It's just So we are gonna, like I said, we're gonna shift everything to YouTube eventually. That seems to be where our platform is growing the most, I guess.
YouTube
like, organically.
and audio to a certain extent, but organically through YouTube. So we're gonna shift to YouTube after a while.
Yeah.
But for right now, we're still streaming through Facebook. We love everyone on there, but we gotta leave you at some point.
We have to leave.
We have to leave you.
We're like a beautiful
A
butterfly.
beautiful bird taking a step out of the nest when he's ready to fly. That's us going to YouTube away from Facebook.
And then when the bird can't fly, and it's got
and we sink and we fall on the ground, we might come back to Facebook. You never know.
We're like a New York pigeon. That's what we are. Like, we'll be flying off, but really we'll just be in your back alleyway begging for change. Imagine pigeons with a little tiny cup asking for change. That's us.
A helper me.
So thank you guys again. If you want to catch us, please subscribe to YouTube. Please subscribe to follow us everywhere. It means the world.
Spotify, Apple Podcast, Facebook, whatever podcast app you listen to. But I think most importantly, YouTube. But yeah, we couldn't have done it without you guys. We're still going strong.
12 episodes.
Doesn't matter
12
that the mics
episodes.
blow out and then we have to do a different ending. It don't matter. We're still
I
going
don't
to give
even
you
like
the
this
fucking
ending.
content.
We don't even like this ending.
We don't like this ending.
We like the first
We
ending.
had it such a good
Oh
ending,
my God.
dude.
We were riffing, and like we knew there was
And you know what?
56,000 frames, and we were still coasting. We were still like,
And you know
we're
what?
still
I think as a present, we need to give the audience right now. We need to give them what that beautiful song we were doing before, because
Oh
it was
my
a
God.
gift
Oh
from
my
the Soy Boy God. It was a gift. We had thought of it. We put it out. The fucking audio kicked out.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking get to do it, so we might be able to do it again.
We're
I don't
gonna
know.
try. We're gonna try. We got a theme song. It's called the Soy Boy Anthem.
And it's probably going to be different because I don't remember how the first one went.
I don't even
but it's going to
remember
be there
what
for
we
you.
did.
But it's going to be there for you. And it went a little something. It went a little something like this. I'm just a soy boy
Soy Boy,
living in a moy boy.
the Boy Boy,
That might have been Spanish,
oh joy,
but it's actually English.
Soy Boy. I'd like to thank you for your listens because you
Listen.
on Spotify.
Spotify,
And if you go to YouTube,
YouTube,
we will give you one thank you.
one thank you.
But if you go to the store
The store,
with that little thank you note,
thinking on.
it won't work through the register
Register.
because it means nothing.
Nothing. Go check out our merch, yeah.
Spreadshirt,
Spreadshirt.com/torn between two brothers.
two brothers,
Buy the fucking merch, yeah.
force it down your throat.
Get your grandma a coffee cup. I think that's good.
Get
I think that was the original. That was the original premise. We switched it up a little bit, but just for you guys. You guys are the fucking. We're the
Get
soy boys, and we give it to you, dude.
Get yourself a mason jar. That's a cup. It might be a mason cup, but it's a cup. What is it really then? Mason cup? I don't know. Like, what? Dude, you love mason jars with handles. When did that come out?
Dude, I don't know. It's the rustic look, dude.
Jars have been around forever. Who put a handle on it?
Bro, you want to put a handle? Dude, I feel like.
Dude,
you know what it was?
Okay.
No. Dude, people fucking ran. Okay, this
you're
is what
such an
happened.
insect.
They
You
ran
just-
out of
no.
dishes. They ran out of dishes, and then they were
Dude.
like, man, I usually put fucking spaghetti sauce in mason jars. And then they were like, no, I fucking ran out of dishes. I need a cup to put my fucking water in. And then they grabbed the mason jar. They put water on it. And they said, wow, man, that's a brilliant idea. You know what would be even better? If we put handles
No,
on them.
no. The thing that bothers me is things with handles that are big enough for a hand or small enough for a hand, okay?
What about coffee
If you
cups?
Stupid. Well, it's because it's hot.
I
Mason
know. I
Jars,
just wanted to make you
Okay.
think.
No. Coffee cups, hot. So you're not going to grab it with your
What if you
hand.
put coffee in your mason jar?
You're not going to put it because the glass is going to explode.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I put coffee
look at
in
this.
my
Look at
mason
this.
jar.
Do you see how easy this is? Okay, I'm holding a cup. No handle necessary. If you put a handle on the cup, do you know what a handle on a cup is?
What?
It's like tits on a bull.
It just don't matter.
It don't matter. It's just like
It's like a cow's opinion. It just doesn't matter. It's fucking moot.
Dude, if I can pick, okay, am I gonna have a handle on a TV remote?
You could if you wanted to.
But how stupid would that be? That would be the most pointless thing is to put a handle.
Yeah, but what if you have the handle and you face the TV remote towards you and you're like tick 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 tick? Rather, what if you have no thumbs?
No.
What if you have no thumbs?
Okay.
Yes, dude.
So
yes,
mason jars are for people with no thumbs, you tell me?
absolutely.
No thumbers and hipsters are. You know what's funny? There's no way. Okay. John Mason, inventor of Mason cups, is not at his meeting going, you know what? You know what we need? Because we have gotten
There's
so
an
much fan
epidemic.
mail.
There's an
No.
epidemic of people without thumbs that want to pick up their mason jars.
imagine- okay.
And they can't.
Dude, I'm thinking right now, I'm like, oh, John Mason of Mason Jars has so many hate mail of people pissed
Yeah.
that they can't grab a mason jar
'Cause they
or
don't
a
have
cup
thumbs.
because they don't have thumbs. But people without thumbs can't write hate letters.
Yes, they can. They write like this.
No.
Excuse me, John Mason. I
Okay.
would like to inform you that I do not have a thumb and I can't grab your mason jar. So maybe you should find a solution for that. Done,
Dude.
Done, dude. Mason jars with handles.
John Mason's gonna be like, this is from a 5-year-old. Learn how to write cursive.
Curses don't matter. We already
Cursive
fucking. All right, that's a little
So-
That's a little teaser, dude.
I got a bit of a mason jar. When I think we are. Dude,
right.
I'd be so okay. Number one priority, if I ever lose thumbs,
Yeah.
okay, if I ever lose thumbs, don't buy me a mason jar. I'm gonna be pissed. I'll be pissed. But number one priority, if I do lose my thumbs, is mason jars with handles.
Yes,
But I'm gonna be
absolutely.
so pissed. Okay, if you lose
You're gonna
a thumb,
have to use it.
If you lose a thumb, just get a mechanical thumb.
You think they're easy to get?
Is that
They're
why people without thumbs
expensive.
buy mason jars with handles instead of mechanical thumbs just because it's cheaper? It's
Yeah.
a cheaper alternative to mechanical
Absolutely.
thumbs.
Too expensive for you, bud. Too expensive.
All right. We say goodnight to all of you.
I love you.